Hey, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel and today's daily, which we're going to jump back into puzzle page. Since we got kind of mixed up on the other ones, I'm going to go back to puzzle page. This should set us back up on our normal trajectory. So we are Tuesday, September 2nd. Puzzle page. Let's get going. Oh boy. Let's see. What do we got on the page today? All right, nothing on the main page. So let's jump into some puzzles here and I can talk. Let's get at this thing. What are you? Map of ancestry is going to be family tree. And of course, it doesn't want to do it when I click it. Let's see. To-do list is, don't know. Shoddy. Don't know. Or no. I'm kind of just going to keep moving through these if I don't know something right off the bat, and we'll just use the clues that we have. Coached for exam is going to be tutored. Let's do that one. Obscurity is a fog. Servant is a minion. There we go. Extended approved absence is a leave. What do we have here? Experience fatigue, tired. We all have those days. Swells, augments, expands. Yep, let's go this way now. Shoddy. Inference, so it could be something that I don't really know. Ropey. I would never say ropey is shoddy, but anyway. To-do list would be agenda. There we go. Easier when you get the given some of the letters there. Be subjected to would be I was gonna say like burdened or something like that, but that doesn't fit, so let's move on. Interpreter of data would be an analyst. Well, analyst doesn't work. That's not how you spell analyst. What else could it be? I don't know. That's weird. Let's try this one, see if we can get the letter. Move something gently to nudge. Oh, is it just analysis? No, I just said that. Analysis. Wait, hold on. No, because analysis doesn't work either. Okay, moving on. Aircraft staff is crew. It's probably something really obvious. I'm just being odd today. Exchange goods would be to swap. Let's go down here. Disencumber would be to rid. Excuse me. Distract, sidetrack would be to deter, no. Something, right? I don't know. Let's try something else. Flattened, made smaller would be to compressed. Okay. Let's go back to some of the other ones. Maybe we have some more work we can do. Be subjected to. Undergo. Okay. What about you? Interpreter of data. Am I just spelling this wrong and I'm being really stupid? I am. Why did I think there's an I in it? I don't know. Distract, sidetrack is to diverge. No, there's no G. Or that would end in a G anyway. Distract, deter, no. Divert. There we go. Now let's go down this way. Spiced in. Oh, I didn't even see this one the first time. Spices in mold want to be cloves. There we go. Goodness gracious. The brain's having some problems today. All right. What else we got? Other than the in-game ad here. Go away. Let's do picture suite. Let's see. Wow, we don't have any. This is a pretty small one here. This 1 here is done, so go away. That's going to force the 4 to be done. 3, 4, 5, 6. We can't quite determine those. The 2 here is done, which is going to mean this 5 is done, which means that the 3 is done. The 2 is also now done. Okay. The 7, no, it's got 1 there. Not quite there. The 3... no, I don't think we can determine the 3 just yet. Could be wrong on that one, but 2 there, 5. Oh, this one here is out. Duh. That finishes the 6. That gets the 1 done, and it says this is a 3. Now this 6 has to be done, and both of these 2s are done, so I can put those in. 3 there, 6 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, the 7 is done though, which is probably going to finish that 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, it does. This 3 has to be finished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 is done. 1, 2, 3, 4. This has to be, and that's it. Okay. I don't know what the heck this is. A robot. Oh, I can see it like if you're in a factory building cars, you can see robots of that sort of thing. Okay, let's do wordy. Let's give it a go. Crane and pious if we need pious. We've got an R and an A. We might have another vowel in here, and the S is always good, so let's give it a go. Okay, we do get another vowel, so we have an I. Now, what does any of this work out to be? We could have something like an ARI. Although that doesn't really do much. You know what I think I want to do? Let's do... Oh no, I was going to say lyric, but we already used the C. Trying to just get some more letters in here, because we could kind of sit here for a while and just see what this could be. What else can we think of? Let's see. How about flare? That could work. Or it could be completely wrong. Well, we get an I. The A probably has to be here, right? And could this be an R? We're still at the exact same thing that we put us, because we thought about ARI. We just couldn't think of a word to go there. Rabid or rabbi? No, because I has to go here, so it can't be rabbi because it'd be BI. Let's do rabid. Hey, cool, we got it. Nice. So flare was a good one because it got the I in the position. And we kind of couldn't think of one that had the R in the middle, so. Nope, go away. Let's do a kokoro. It's a small one, shouldn't be too difficult. This is a 1 here for the 3 and the 4 connecting, so this is 2 and 1. This is a 3. The 1 here says this is 2 and 1. This is 6. Now, these are a 1-2 pair. This is a 4-5 pair. And where the heck do we go from there? I guess we're going to have to look at 1, 2, 3, 4. No. There's a ton of options there. There's multiple ways to make 6. Maybe there's enough of a reduction on these guys where this here starts to bump up to get to the 22. Let's think about what this can be. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5. So the most these can ever be is a 5, 4. That's 9. Plus a 2 gets us to 11. Plus the 6 would be 17. So really all that means is this has to at least be a 5. That's not all that useful. But what does that maybe say about this 13? Because this could be 2, 3, 4, or 6. Now, if it was a 6, it could be a 6, because it could be a 6, 4 with a 1, 2 pair. This guy here, well, this can't be a 3, first off. Let's get rid of that, because you can't do 3, 3. So this could be 1, 5, or 2, 4. This is gonna... This guy has to have a high digit on it. And I don't think 5 goes far enough, so the 6 is probably going to have to be used, right? Let's say we don't use a 6. No, because we just said we can make that work, right? Because this could be a 4 or 5 pair. And then we'd have 4 left over. We could do a 3-1, yeah. So we don't have to use the 6. 1, 2, 4, 5. Again, the most these can ever be is 9, 11, 17. That puts this at not that high. Well, how the heck do we solve this one? Can this actually be, yeah, it could be low, because again, we could say this one be something like that. Can this be a low digit? Because if it can't, we can get rid of the 1, 2 and make this a 4 or 5 pair, and that should tell us something. If this was a 1 or a 2, this would be a 1, 2 pair, so that would be 3. Plus the 6 gets us up to 9. We would need 13 more. We could still do that. How the heck do we solve this one? And of course, poetically, I said, oh, it's a small one. It'll be easy. I don't know how to restrict this guy in any certain way. Because this has to be a 4 or 5 pair, because we have 1, 2, and 3. 5 digits is 15 of the smallest ones possible. That's a 1, 2, that's a 1, 2, that's a 1, 3. This is 2, 1, 1, 6. Can this be a 5? Maybe we can think on that side. Because that would force 5, 4, which is 9, 50. See, that doesn't work. Okay, let's get rid of that, which means this can't be 6. No, can't be 6. Goodness gracious. Now I've got to go back and do those options again. 1, 2, 3. No. Shoot. What was this? 5, 7, 8, 9. So let's put 7, 8, 9 back in. That makes this 2, 3, and 4. Goodness gracious. When you misclick on something, it completely wipes out what you had there previously. Anyway. Now this can't have a 6 on it. So does that mean it just has to be the 4, 5, which would be 9. Then we have 4 left over. So it would be a 1, 3. So this can't be there can't be a 2 in this line, is what I'm trying to get at, I think. Because if it was a 1, 2, 4, 5 would be the most you could ever put on it. That's 12. Yeah, this is 1. Which means 2. These can't be 2s, so we'll get rid of those. This can't be a 4. This can't be an 8. No, it can't be a 9. Yeah, there we go. Oh, goodness gracious. This is a 4 or 5, so this is 3, which means this is 8. Wow. Now what can we do on this one? We've got 16. We need 6 more, so it's going to be 1, 5. Okay, there we go. Little trickier than expected, but we got through it. You really had to dig into each of those options there for some reason. Go away again. I don't have to edit a lot of these things, actually, which is nice, because usually the commercials I have to edit those out, but if it's just that little thing like there, it doesn't actually put anything on the screen. So let's do word search. Get into those. And what do we have? Fermented food and drink. Okay. Here's kombucha. I just saw that one. What else do we have? Miso, natto. I don't know what natto is. Kefir, kvass, kimchi, tempeh, pickles, sourdough, and sauerkraut. Here's sauerkraut. I would expect sourdough to be here, kind of up on the high side, or one of the edge sides, because it's a longer word. What about pickles? Pickles. There we go. Miso, natto, kefir. Here's natto. Miso and kefir. Here's kefir. Here's miso. Kvass is here. Kimchi and tempeh. Tempeh's here. So we just need kimchi now. Kimchi right there. Cool. All right. Let's see what else we've got. This might be a slightly shorter one if I can get this done. Let's do futoshiki and see what we can get out of this one. This has to be a 5. 5, please. Thank you. This is 3 and 2. I was saying this video I might try to keep it down because I don't have a huge amount of time. So this one has to be a 1. This can't be 5, so it's 4, and this is 5, which means this is 5. Now, that means this is 5, and this is 5. This guy can't be a 1, this one can't be a 1, so this one is. This has to be the 4 and the 2. We have to put a 1 here and a 2 here. We need a 3 and a 4, so the 3, 2. 1 is here to finalize this one, which means this is 2. Now we need a 3 and a 4, so we can put the 3, 4, 3, and 2. Cool. Let's do that. I'll watch the video real quick and we'll get to this one. All right, there we go. Let's get into it. Oh wow, we got a lot of different coloring going on. So let's see if we can see anything. This one here I think is done, yeah, because 3 and 6 is 12. So let's put those in. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1 and a 1 in here somewhere. I think that's actually, you know, I don't know which one it hits. We can probably do some more work here. What about this guy? 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 10, 12. This one's done. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, gap, 1, 2, gap, 1, 2. Good. Do we want to start? Let's just do the crosses. It'll keep things moving. This guy is out. This is out. This 4 in the yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we can put those guys in. This 4 in the this 4 in the yellow is better because we have a gap here. So it has to be these 4. If things will work for me, please. And then that's going to say 2 and 2. So that's going to finish these guys. These guys, we can't go down here, so it goes up here, and these are 2 and 2. So we get our yellows done. Good. Now, let's see about these guys. That one has to be in. In fact, I think all of these do. Oh, no, not those 2. One of those 2 is in. This guy has to be in. Let's start, again, hitting crosses, because this guy can't be in. Those are in. All of these are out. These are done. These are all done. This is out. These are out. This actually just has to be the blue, so we'll put it in, and that'll force red and dark red. That's going to finish you. What about you? 2, 4, 7, 8, 10. Not quite there. But this 6 says this is out. And actually, we can look at this top up here. We have the light reds. The only ones that go down are those. So we can just plop all of those in. That's going to finish these 2. This is going to be a 3. So we have a 2 here. We can put a 3 here. This guy will be in. We know one of those 2 is in. Let's get this guy done. Those guys here, we can put you in. That 2, this one can't be there, but this one could, actually, wait, we had a mix up there. Sorry, that got transferred over to a different color for some reason. This one here has to be in, so that's out, which means this is in. This 5 is going to be done. Put all those in. This guy can't be in for the 3, 1. These have to be in for the 3, so we can put these guys in and finish off these and these. This guy here just has to be a red. That's going to finish the 2. And we need to get one more red in so we can do it right here. That finishes this guy off as well. This guy is done. We need a 1 here. This red here is done. One of these 2 will be dark red. It can only be this one. So let's plop you in. That means you're done. Light red here. This one has to be in, which finishes you. This guy here can't come up here, so this has to be the final light red. Or final light red on this one here. And then that's going to say this one has to be the light red. This finishes you. One of these will be blue. This is done. This is done. This is done. There's a light blue and a dark red, so the dark red has to go here. There has to be a dark red over here, so that's you and you. Yeah, that was right. Okay. This one has to go there, so that's going to finish you guys all off. Now these guys here are done. So 1, 2, 3. That's going to finish the 2 and this 2, which means these 2 have to be light blue. It's going to finish those off. No, finish them. Finish them off. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop complaining. These two have to be in, we're good to go. The heck is that? I have no idea. An apple cutter. Okay. Apparently it's an apple cutter. All right, so do we want to do anything else? I said, yeah, it's 20 minutes. I think I'm going to stop it here. We did most of the stuff. Picture block, you know, we can do it. Sudoku, we never do. So yeah, I think I'm good today. Got to move on. So hope you all enjoyed this one, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day.